Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It is time for round one of MRL season 10. Season 11. Mind my words here. I can't get over season 10. It's such a good season, but we're on to season 11, on to better things. We're starting off at Spain for round one, and it's been great racing all throughout the 4 races we've seen so far, from tier 6 to tier 3, and we are just waiting to have this be another one of those. You are here with me and Pat. Why is Pat not showing up? Why is Pat not showing up? No, there it is. There's Pat. Hi, Pat. How you doing? Well, well. It's been a while since I've had you in the comm box with me, and it's season 11 time, round one. How you feeling? How you doing? Let's just get straight into it because we're both really excited. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. We can't hear Pat. Why? Is it just Pat having problems? Pat muted? All right. Can you hear Pat now? What did you say, Pat? Can you repeat what you were saying? I'm sorry. Nah. We should be back. Why is... Okay. Hello? This is why we don't like Elgato. He's yapping, but you can't hear him. It makes sense. Honestly, I think
Oh,
we
my
can...
voice is back.
Okay, I think we can sort it down to the yappage was cut out on purpose, and it was just to hang on to the fact that we didn't need to hear Pat for another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
Well, let's get straight into tier 2. How about it? All right. So, Pat, just to reiterate, you've had a great time off, and you've had a great return to tier 5. Sorry, tier 6.
I will say nothing.
I will say nothing. If I say, I would be in big trouble. As we
I've already made that joke twice.
I'm glad that we can both share it.
But it looks like Ardell's on a lap currently.
Oh, he is the first person to come out. My instincts are telling me that he has no grip. I just switch onto him and he's just sliding.
Yep.
Andy, I will tell you, it's not that I realized that his thing was off. It was, and then I turned it on, and then it wasn't connected. So it was more than just one issue. Lack of preparation, as is lack of preparation for Ardell here. He is sliding all over the place. Not had a great start to his banker lap, but it's just his banker as it is. A lot of people are out here. It's pretty busy. It's a pretty busy track. Only 5 people in the pit lane right now. Make that 4.
Right.
It's a pretty busy track, and we're gonna have a lot of people setting their lap times in not ideal conditions, I would say.
And there goes my lap
12-3.
time already gone.
Yeah, first lap out, they're beating my quali lap, so makes sense.
Yep.
Let's not hang on it too much because we have enough to hang on. Pain. Andy coming across the line. He's going to be setting an 11-8.
Wow.
Going to provisional pole as CJ goes to a 12-3. So we have a lot of... I love you, D. I love you too. I have a lot of things to focus on because a lot of people are going to be setting faster lap times. I don't think that's going to be the end of the fast lap times. Fatweed setting a 12-6, a 12-2, and then Beast setting a 12-0.
Henry.
Whew, Henry setting an
Let's
11.99,
come.
just about a tenth off.
Oh, Com's just starting a lap. Never mind.
Ferrari of AK doing an
Oh,
11.7 just across the line. Great lap there from AK, putting him provisional pole, and it's gonna be good to see because every time we're in this lobby, in this tier 2 lobby, it is so tight, and
yeah.
I don't know if you can factor check me if you want, but every
Hmm.
grid has been within 2 seconds of pole.
That sounds about right.
And I know at least from tier 4, it was about a second from P1 to P15.
Hmm.
So that is a lot of people within the same time frame. Here, it's not going to be much bigger. We have the top 10 within the same second currently, with 6 people still not setting their lap time. So could
Right.
easily have that tight or even tighter of a grid than that.
Yeah, I know a few are coming to the line. I know one of them is Calm. See what the Mercedes has to the line.
Pretty good, 12.4.
Not bad.
Putting him right behind his teammate CJ, which is, I wouldn't say what normally would be happening since Com won a championship and was fighting in tier 2, but CJ is now in tier 3 beating Com. Makes so much sense. Com is fallen off the pace a little bit with this first run.
Yeah. And KDM goes P8.
12-2. So it's a pretty close grid so far. We
Yeah.
got 10 people, 11 people within the same second. Better than season 10, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's every time.
Every single time.
Every time. What? Come on. I don't know why, but my Discord didn't go into streamer mode. Makes
Oh,
sense.
lovely.
Oh, lovely. So now you're gonna hear just Discord pings whenever someone pings me. Got a Redeemer coming across the line now, setting a 15.6. Slowest lap time of them all. As we have Packets doing the opposite, setting a purple first sector on the track. Ferrari is dialed in. Had 2 good pole sitters in Ferrari. A little bit of traffic for Packets here with Zeech in the middle sector, but not too bad. Still a pretty decent lap time. Didn't see his middle sector time.
I think we're about to get our last driver in here.
Yeah, they're texting me in chat, but I don't think I have Sharky added.
I have Sharky added. I just sent him an invite.
Cool. Yeah. Redeemer setting another lap time. It looks like this one's a lot better. 13.3, putting him along with the pack. No longer last. But that's pretty close. It's about 2 seconds from fastest lap all the way down to last. It's only gonna get closer.
Mhm.
2 wins and 5 top 5s in 4 races.
Oi, what's Siege doing? All the way off the track. Adventure in the gravel.
An adventure is exactly what I would be calling it. And still adventuring he is. As Beast goes in and sets at P4 right now. Only 3 thousandths away from beating what Packets had set in P3 earlier. I feel like it's only about 3/10. Nah, I think Arc is underplaying it. I think it's a little bit more. At least I couldn't bring out that time in quali. He's saying a tenth. I would think maybe a little bit more than that, at least 2/3. Maybe that's you, Arc. Nobody else can do that. Unlike Henry. Henry putting in an 11.91. Putting in P3. 3 thousandths in front of Packers. 3 thousandths in front of B. So they are really, really close here. Got a lot of people now coming out for another run. Got 3 people. No, that Williams is going in. Looks like that was an improvement for Sage on his previous lap time. Did not improve his position though, as we got Gary starting a lap now. Bunch of people just going through, doing some laps before the end of the session, which is when the laps are really, really going to count because the grip is at its highest point. Got Vera about a 10th up. KDM is about 3/10 up, so this is going to put him P8, 12-0. Good lap from him.
All right, we're finally good.
There you go. We got our last driver in here. 6 minutes left. I'll have enough time.
Yeah. Now my TP will be happy with me. I'm sorry, Mage. It took a minute, but he's here.
I'm sorry, Mage. All right, so CJ's actually down on his time. See, still just barely even with his time. Not too much of an improvement. Com actually did a really big improvement on his first sector.
Oh, wow.
Got a little slide there. Let's see what he's going to be able to do into sector 2, or out of sector 2. He's 2.5 tenths up, so he's going to be gaining at least 4 positions here. If he can keep this, as I think we just had CJ go up to P8 with a 15.05. And Com 45 is going to come across the last corner, through the last corner. It's going to put him 2 tenths, 1 position behind his teammate. 2 positions, technically. KDM splitting them. He did a 12.09. Com did a 12.2. So very, very close qualifying. It's only closing up. Now it's 1 second between 1st through 17th. So, or sorry, 16th. That's just, I think it's crazy that Packets just put in a P2 lap time that none of us saw. Packets just put it P2 4 thousandths off.
Yeah.
Very quiet today, are we, Pat? Pain.
For reasons. Yeah.
You got pain in your eyes. I can
Oh,
tell.
Siege, big lock up into turn 1. Oh, and Sharky instantly retired. I think he had that bug where it did that after some time. Like,
Pain.
this is fun trying to corral all the drivers mid quali. All right, we're good. Instantly. Excellent.
I feel like that's how the race directors feel.
Oh, I know. I know I can't really be talking about it.
It's all good.
That's Fat We'd have. He's finishing a run. He showed a little bit of improvement through Vector 2.
It's
Well,
a
that's
good
a bit of
improvement.
improvement.
That is a good improvement. 11.9.
Nearly a second faster than my quality time. All right, thanks for that, Fat Weed.
That's funny. Fatweed is a very nice person. He has been in the Williams chat all day long today, so props to him. Same with B-Dunk.
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys. That is something that we do in the Discord. If you don't have your own race engineer, then get one of your teammates to race engineer for you.
I would like to thank the GOAT Minico for my race engineer.
Yep. Big Mac Dan, he's a great race engineer. He's race engineered a bunch of people in MRL, and good strategies. We love you. Hi, that me.
Typing, hi, that me.
Yeah, Minico's also a good one. I think a Giants fan is a pretty good one, but Giants fan doesn't really do it anymore because he's busy with iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're heading into the last part of qualifying now. Looks like Process is doing another warm-up lap as he is on a second out lap. Gary 5000 is going to be the first person starting their final lap. I don't think he will be starting it. He's going to burn another lap of fuel. Sweaty, sweaty.
Avira's finishing one. We're around the final corner.
You sure?
Yeah. DRS wide open, and it did improve, but not position. About a tenth of improvement.
AK now starting his lap. He's going to be one of the last people to start their... Well, no, he is going for a push lap. So, see what he's going to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
As we have Henry. He is going to start his own push lap. Let's see. Who's going to be on a lap? First person on a lap is, I think, going to be Henry, no?
Maybe.
No, it might be Packets. Packets in an AK. A little bit further back.
It's purple sector 2.
Yeah, he just improved by 400ths. So that'll get him 400ths away from AK.
But
is it going to be enough, though?
yeah, I mean, you gotta nail this final corner. That looked very good. DRS wide open to the line.
Ooh,
well, that's a lot of
5.7. That is a good improvement. Packets.
AK was invalid.
Yeah, AK actually invalidated his run, and he's not going to be able to get another one because he doesn't have the ERS for it. He's given his slipstream. He's given his teammate a slipstream. Henry goes up into P2.
Wow.
Calm into P5. Nice lap. And he's going to come through the final corner now. He's going to put it... Not an improvement. He would have tied with Packets behind AK. And Henry beating out both of them with a 11.6. Great lap from him. Beast is actually coming across the second to last corner now. He is on a big improvement. 2/10 on his second sector. Let's see. He goes provisional. Whoa. He gets the pole position by 2,000. The P. Yes.
Gary's finishing up a run right now. Around the final corner. How's he take it? Nice line. DRS wide open. A little wiggle out the corner, though. But improves the P18.
That's going to be it. That's everyone.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, here's coming into the pits. Sui's not on a cook.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's a good quality. Said he's T2 easy. Yeah, he's just midfield tier 2.
Yeah.
Anger Shadow. If y'all don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, did an 11-6 in qualifying for Tier 5.
Yeah, get that man over here.
Get that man in Tier 2. Let's run down this order one more time. Beast sneaking in a pole position by 0.02 of a second from Packets. Packets putting in a great time as well. 11.571. Getting him on the front row of the grid. We got Henry in P3 doing an 11.6, a tenth and a bit back. AK in P4 looking strong. Andy in P5, Com45 returning to form in P6, Ardell in P7, KDM in P8, Fatweed in P9, getting 2 Williams in the top 10, and Major Castleman in P10. CJT is going to be in P11, Zeech in P12, Whiffles in P13, Process in P14, Sui in P15, Avira 16, Sage Vaughn in 17th, Gary in 18th, and Redeemer being our last qualifier, while Sharky did not get to set a lap time. Wow.
Who had a little bit of problems with the load process.
Yes, we are having problems. Problemas.
Personally, I blame one sketchy bull.
Yeah, we always gotta blame Sketchy.
Yep. And I know he's probably watching his battle pipe yelling at me.
Just get a DM.
It's like, why are you like this?
Why are you like this?
God dang it, Sharky.
Well, Sharky's not going to be able to participate in the race start. The most important part.
Hang on. If I do it quick enough, we can get to work.
So, how many safety cars do you think there will be in Tier 2?
Yes.
That's not an answer.
3.
All right. I think there's going to be 2 safety cars and 2 virtuals.
All right. I can see it.
Because safety cars are actually pretty hard to come across. There's a lot of incidents and no safety cars. So
there were.
It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, Angry Shadow, you tell them. They misplaced me too in Tier 5. Gotta love it. Remember to stay hydrated, everybody.
They gave me the right places. I had some good battles. It was fun.
Yeah, normally they do.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a certified MRL Tier 2 moment. Yep. Yes, we are. We are about to see a specialty in Tier 2 racing, which is the Spanish Grand Prix, the round opener to the season. It's going to be a very, very fun one.
Or as someone called, just the season opener.
Round opener, season opener. Oh, well. I'm too tired and distraught after my race.
I feel that.
We've had a long time to think over our stuff. Just be in pain.
Not
race control fell asleep. Nah, for real. Where's race control? Where's the race start? Oh. Now, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix in Tier 2 as we get a great getaway from our top 4. And behind we have a 3-wide action, and there's actually contact. Big wings all across the ground. And there's a safety car straight away. There's a Mercedes backwards. And Zeech gets a 10-second penalty. Process as well. And Zeech is... Oh my god. was backwards into the pit lane. He got disqualified from the race into the tier into the pit lane. Welcome back to tier 2.
Tom was definitely not hit by the safety car.
No, was he?
Yes, I have a
That's
clip
so
of it.
funny. That's so funny.
I will be sending that later.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I will. Kayla, I need to send that to you. I need that for a short. Just calm getting hit by a safety car.
Might need a restart. No
No.
restart. We got 3 people with 10-second penalties, and let's see what tires people started on. It's going to be Andy, Major Castleman, and Sharky on the soft tires. 2 McLarens choosing the same strategy makes it a little interesting for their pit stops now, but one of them does have a 10-second penalty, so that's going to be a little easier of a call. Your rear wing is mine, brother, says Chazzy. Oh, gotta love it. I'm speaking to Pogs. Speak to Pogs all you want.
The Pogs has been summoned.
Chazzy, we are friends. So, the race has settled down after the safety car. We had a position up in the front change. Henry got past Packets at the start. Beast kept the lead of the Grand Prix. Henry now in P2. Packets down to P3. AK and Andy stayed pretty calm and stayed in their own positions. Ardell got a place, same with KDM. Zeech got 4 places, but has a 10-second grid penalty, and I think maybe got included in some of that carnage, so someone at least has to have damage, other than Process, who has already pitted, and Com, who has definitely died. And someone else who got a great start was Whiffles and Avira. Same with Sui, actually. They all gained 4 positions from Major Castleman, Fatweed's processes, and Com's crash.
I
Shark,
have news about that.
let's hear the news.
There will be no restart.
Good.
I'm fine with that because I don't want to go back to the lobby.
I don't either.
Sharky cooked. Sharky cooked.
Sharky Cook.
Is Sharky even here? I can't tell if he's in AI
Sharky's
or
in
not.
14th.
No, I mean like if he's actually here. Or if he's just AI.
I don't think that's how an AI would act.
I don't know.
It definitely is. Never mind.
It's like that is like the racing line.
Yeah. Anywho, we have well, he could be in it and he could just using the AI trick or whatever it is.
Oh, for tire temps.
Yeah. That's a bunch of people are doing.
We'll see.
We will see. Somehow you lost traction from the start and just spun. Early night for me. Yes, it is. Good night, Com.
Yep.
Tolby's still crying. It's been 5 hours. We got 2 Aston Martins leading the field from a V-Carb. And then we have an Alpine of Packets, who was feeling really good at the start of this race. Not had the great start he wanted. Nearly getting pole, but getting beat out by Beast by 0.02 of a second. It's going into AI under SC allowed. Yes, it is.
No.
Going into AI while the SC is out?
That's in the rules.
As long as you're not doing it the entire time, no. But you are under safety car conditions, you are allowed to. Not under restarts.
The rule book is you can't be under safety car. Can't do that. I have the rule.
Read me the rule after the next safety car, because we are getting going on this restart here. I'm going to be watching on board with Henry, because he's putting a lot of pressure. It is? Makes sense.
I have the rule pulled up when we get in there one.
Yeah. Having a bad day with incidents. Yeah, it's not ideal. We have a race getting underway here shortly. As soon as Beast decides to go, getting a little bit of last second weaving. Henry not getting caught off guard. He instantly got the jump there, as we have a lot of people not finding that same fate. Getting side by side, nearly 3 wide it looks like, with the Sauber. One of them pulls out as oh, there's a big off track. There's a big spinner.
No.
It's gonna be a Vera spinning on the inside of the corner for turn 3. So we still have people going 2 wide back here. Coming out of that corner, looks like the McLaren and the Kick Sauber still battling it out. Kick Sauber going wide now. The McLaren of Major Castleman getting the switchback. Great move done there to keep his position. As looks like we had a brief yellow flag. We're gonna have another one as there's a Mercedes off. That's gonna be CJ being able to regain it, but he had a rejoin there in a very, very dangerous spot. Nobody got hurt, so it's all good. Looks like there could have been contact.
Oh, what's that? Process is
Virtual
beached.
safety car. Process is beached?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. And that's going to be the end of his race. And that is going to be a virtual safety car.
Yeah. Also, Pogs pretty much explained the rule. You can only be under AI for a small amount of time. Basically, half a lap / whole lap would catch some pens. And the rule in the rule book states that you're only allowed to go under AI to check the race director.
Okay. Makes sense.
Oh, Sharky just crashed. Lovely.
Whiffles has a drive-through. Wait, I'm going to pull up the...
Oh, that's a lot of penalties.
Yeah, there's 4 10-second penalties in the top 10 and a drive-through as we got back underway, and Whipples has a drive-through. KDM has a 10-second. Same with Zeech, Ardell, and Andy occupying 4th, 5th, and 6th place. So everyone else is going to get a bump up 5 positions, really, because all these guys just got knocked out of that equation, as Whipples has a spin, and he's going to be down, or not a spin, but a big moment, and he's going to be down to P11. Getting pressured by Redeemer and Fatweed behind.
All that practice for 3 seconds of racing. Some say I am Lewis Hamilton. Damn.
Yeah. Henry getting past Beast on that straight with the RS. We have Andy getting past Packets, trying to chase down the leading 2 now, as Ardell trying to go around the outside of Packets. Packets defending very well. Ardell now trying to go down the inside for this right-hander. It's going to turn to the outside, but he's squeezing him out wide, getting great traction out of that corner. Now going around the outside of that corner, doing a great job to take that P4 position from Packets. Great battling there, and Packets now under pressure from Zeech and AK behind. Oh, big slide for AK, and he's in the wall. AK is in the wall, lost his front wing, and that's going to take him down to P13, P14 now. P15, that is rough. And that is going to take him out of the lead fight as well. Zeech coming out basically unscathed from there, as he still has to serve his penalty.
Yeah. Wibbles did get his penalty done just this past lap, so he's cleared that drive-through, and some fastest laps on the board. Andy with a 14.5.
Yeah, let's go back to the tires real quick, as we have another switch for the lead of the race, as Andy comes into play for this fight for the lead. Now it is a 3-way battle, really, really close for the lead. Technically, this entire train just got brought back to the front of this lead, so Turn 7 is claiming a lot of victims. Tires. Andy is on soft tires, and everyone else is on medium tires. So he's going to have good grip for the next, I'd say, 2 or 3 laps. And then his tires are going to fall off a cliff. And then everyone else is on the mediums other than Redeemer and then Avira and Whipples, and AK, who just had come out of the pits with new hards. Good race so far. Pretty
Yeah.
clean. Doesn't look like anyone's had any like huge mistakes or crashes really. Um, calm, unfortunate, but it's calm.
Calm.
Calm things.
Yeah. It was also unfortunate for process, just being beached, couldn't do anything about it. And Henry takes the lead of the race.
Yep. Just another switcheroo for them. I think they're just working together because they know Andy's not going to be able to fight them too hard, and it's just going to be a matter of time until they pit and um, go through it again. Because right now they know that neither of them are going to be able to pull away from each other.
Right.
That ERS is so strong, plus their ERS levels. They're doing really well to stay high on the ERS, so either of them could have it at any moment. Someone who's not doing great on ERS is Ardell and Packets. They're at about 50% as Packets goes wide into the corner. He's going to have to use some ERS to catch back up to Ardell in the pack. They have a little bit of a wiggle for Zeech behind. The top 7 are in a league of their own. And then we have P8 Major Castleman, who had pitted with Fatweed. Both of them had pitted early on in the race in the first safety car. And they are up into P8 and 10 respectively. Gary in the middle of them, not having pit.
Yeah, it's be interesting to see who makes a move first in this pack outside of the leading two, as it's not really at that point a DRS train.
Yeah.
And everyone in this pack is keeping an eye on Andy because he's on soft. The fall off should be happening any lap now.
Yeah, it should be technically this lap or next lap. So
Yeah,
we're going to be definitely seeing a lot of things change. Maybe Andy is going to get desperate, or he's going to come into the pits and try to go for an undercut, try to go for a two-stopper. But it looks pretty calm now, as we had Redeemer giving way to Sui.
whoa!
Oh,
Packets!
Hackett's lost it. He's backwards into the gravel at an exit of a very bad place to be at. He's not going to have anywhere to rejoin. There it is.
Does that,
Oh.
boy.
Yeah, it's just rough whenever you get on that grass. Drops him down to P15. Same fate as Whiffles had a couple laps prior. It's actually, I think we're going to have a change for the lead again. No, we're not. B stays behind for another lap. Yeah, we
definitely. Oh! Beast. Ooh, keep it together. Because Andy has a look. Around the outside of turn 3, he gets it done.
I didn't see. He had a moment, I'm guessing, into the corner.
Yeah, he hit the curb on the inside of 2 and full unsettlement.
Yeah. It's not a fun ride. I was just about to say, it looks like Ardell and Zeech have separated a wide bit. It's 1.8 seconds the gap now, and KDM is still on the back of Zeech, so he's going to be hoping to stay with them up there.
Looking around. Everyone's doing a good job keeping it on track for the most part. Outside of our previous ventures we've seen today. But for Andy, I mean, he could take a gamble and go hards here in a lap or two and go to the end.
That mistake actually helped out Henry very well. If Henry can stay putting these consistent laps down, Andy is going to back up Beast, and that's going to make him very vulnerable to when Andy pits, and Beast is not in DRS range of Henry, so Henry is just going to be able to pull away.
I wouldn't even say. I would also say it also gives Ardell a chance to try to get by Beast with Andy backing him up. Same with I would say Zeech, but I now think Zeech is over 2 seconds back.
Yeah. They're doing a very good job. 3 seconds now to the gap to them. And by the way, you're gonna do a lot better. Don't worry. It's racing. It happens. Spinning off the line is
Testarossa.
normal. Testarossa is savage.
That is crazy.
That is kind of nuts.
That's reserved for one Sergio Perez.
Oh, Andy taking the lead of the race.
Wow.
Okay.
Making these softs work.
Yeah, he's making these softs work really well. I didn't think he had this sort of grip. Yeah, Andy's saying a good point in chat. Maybe he's going to be able to stretch him to lap 13, lap 14, and then go mediums for 19 laps.
Yeah, I mean, lap 13, 14 is perfect. If you can really get to 15, that is ideal for mediums.
Yeah.
15 is the most well, actually, yeah, I mean, it's ideal for softs to mediums. To limit the wear on the mediums, especially at the back end of the race. But it's,
Yeah.
I mean, you can see in the corners there, he is struggling to really have those tires bite.
Yeah, he also could be managing it because he knows that he still has to do another lap or two on him.
Yeah.
But he has some good pace.
And now he's going in.
He's spinning, so he was just not having the grip he wanted.
Yeah.
Doesn't speed into the pits, so
that corner.
it's good.
And Zeech is following him in. He's going on hards.
Andy on hards. I mean, it's a good strategy call. Same with Zeech.
Yeah, Zeech pretty much had to go on hard since he was on mediums.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to just limit the amount of wear that he's gonna have at the end of the race because he knows the mediums are gonna be pretty worn out there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, in a few laps, he's gonna have some good solid laps on those hards.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a few laps to really get them to temp though.
Really good fighting so far. This top four all have a good chance of winning this race. Now with the undercut started by Zeech and Andy, it's going to be a pretty interesting fight to see if Zeech can catch up to that leading pack. And is Andy going to come out still leading that pack?
I mean, it's hard to see, but Beast is coming into the pits.
Yeah, he's coming in. He's gonna be on, looks like, hard tires. He has to go on hards.
Yeah. Well, most of these mediums are coming in now will be on hard because soft will not go to distance. But I mean, medium hard or hard medium is a very viable strategy to use. As it was a strategy I used until I had to pit again.
Ooh, Beast came out in the middle of traffic. He came out right behind Packets, right in front of Redeemer. I think they had a little bit of a switch into the corner. Beast on new tires. Packets on old used mediums, who needs to pit very soon.
They'll probably pit around lap 15.
Yeah. Henry staying out another lap. Same with Ardell. Nobody comes into the pits in the top 5. Redeemer has rejoined the session, as we actually have
way wide for Gary.
Yeah. Interesting. I think he's gonna give the position back. Zooey is.
I don't know even what was giving. I think Gary's just gonna breeze by anyway with the DRS.
That too. Same with I thought Beast was gonna send it.
I mean, he's gotta get through this field at some point. He knows he has pace over them, so
yeah. Well, it's Packets. He knows that Packets was really quick and that he can trust him,
Yeah.
but he still needs to get through him pretty quickly because he has newer
Oy.
tires. And he can tell. He can definitely tell.
But I will say, looking at where the leader gap is right now, Beast is hovering where he needs to be to get an undercut on Henry, who stays out again.
Same with Ardell. Same with...
Top 4.
Yeah. I feel like they are going to softs.
Yeah.
And if they're going to softs, it would be like in 3 more laps. Packets comes into the pits, letting Beast unleashed. Andy is going to be trying to put Avira under pressure behind them. Avira's going to defend, staying all the way to the inside,
I
hovering
don't know how much
back.
defense you can put up against that.
Yeah, there's not much of a defense.
Andy was gone.
Yeah. As soon as you put that foot down, it's pedal to the metal and
Yep.
DRS open. Pretty easy overtake.
Yeah, Beast is within the about 22 seconds is what it takes for a pit stop. He's 21-3 back on Henry. So right where he wants to be for a mega undercut.
Yeah. It's also going to be very beneficial because they're going to come out on, yeah, new tires, but yeah, they're staying out again. They're going to come out on new tires, but they're going to be losing a lot of grip towards the end. Maybe about the same amount. So we'll see in a couple of laps time what unfolds, but it doesn't look like they're going to hards.
Right.
CJ comes into the pits.
I had a little bit of a lag. He went in and out, and then back in.
I had the same thing. That was weird. Side by side, Beast and Gary 5000. Beast takes a position pretty easily there, as he had some DRS assistance. Up in a P6, Beast is. Fatweed.
He's doing good to get through this traffic.
Yep. Fatweed, the next person on his list, 4 seconds up the road, so that's going to be a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, well, the thing to keep in mind for Beast, the two cars ahead of him, Fatweed and Major Castman, they both already pit once in this race.
Yeah. They still have to pit again, but...
They will, and they're probably going to go to softs here in a few laps' time.
Yeah, they're doing the 3-stop. It's a great strategy. Every strategy really works. AK retires in the pits. Had me scared for a little bit. Staying out.
Actually, here's a funny thing. Here's something funny.
Yeah.
Technically, Fatweed and Castman could go on mediums again.
They could?
Because they both... One started on softs and one started on hards. They already suffice the different tire compound rule.
So they could go on mediums and just have the best race tire out of everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you could go mediums probably this lap, maybe next one, and they won't die out at the end. They'll have good life. Compared to softs that will die out.
By the way, this undercut is absolutely huge. Beast has gained 2 seconds on Fatweed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And to the leader, right now, he's already 20 seconds, 0.5. So,
yeah.
This undercut is working wonders for Beast right now. And Andy, to be fair, because Andy's also right there.
Yeah. And unless Henry's listening to the stream right now, he has no idea or if he has a race engineer.
He probably does.
He can only see the top 5. I'm sure he knows.
He probably does. He's a sweat.
I'm just saying because I know there's a people. Oh, Ardell! Ardell! Spun!
What?
He got on the curb.
He's on into the pits. Comes into the pits.
Yeah, he has the pit now.
He could have gotten launched.
Down to limited damage. Oh.
Can we get an invite for Whiffles? Ardell comes into the pits. Fatweed passes his own teammate on track. What has gone on here?
Do I have Whiffles in my friends?
Redeemer can't take control of his car. Unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate. I do Whiffles. Whiffles, I sent you an invite. It was like a 50-50 because sometimes I have people, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. It was a death curd. Send him for a ride.
Oh,
3
packets.
seconds. That's not
That's
ideal.
not gonna help. Looking at it. Oh, Henry's come back around to the pit lane, so maybe we'll come in this time. Beast is still 20 seconds back. He's well within 19 now.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely gonna get in front. I don't know if he'll be able to pull away from the soft runners or be able to keep him behind, but he's
Yeah.
definitely gonna try.
I mean, realistically, to really maximize what the softs can do, you gotta pit probably about lap 23.
Yeah.
And Redeemer just retired on track.
Sending him down the inside is Major Castleman. Got the position before the corner on KDM. As Beast gets in front of Fatweed. So that gap ever growing between Fatweed and the top 3. But Beast is now in control and ready to chase down the top 3 and pull away from when they pit.
Exactly. And yellow flags in sector 3. That was Whiffles and Sage. It looks like they're all good right now. And thing to keep in mind, KDM still has a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah. Same with Packets and Sage.
Those are 3, not 10.
Those are 3. They already served it? I didn't see him. Yeah.
No, Packets didn't have a penalty and just got 3 like a few laps ago. And Sage, I don't remember what he got is.
Right. Huh.
But I mean, the KDM's gonna lose a lot of positions because he's still not pinning this race.
And he got a 3 second.
And he just got track limit, so he'll still have a penalty after the 10 seconds he has to serve.
It was Ardell and Andy. Yeah.
Oy.
Looks very unsettled. He doesn't look very happy with those tires.
No. I know he's trying to take it in softs and they're fading.
Yeah. Henry doing a great job so far. But I don't know if this is going to be the way to go. He's already down to 17 seconds on the 18 seconds to the interval. 2 beasts behind, and he is quickly closing that gap. He's got to pit within the next 2-3 laps, or else he's gonna be too far to catch.
I just sent Whiffles an invite against just left. Good lord. It's unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate.
But meanwhile, Beast, 18 seconds back on our leader. He's still well within. And right now, I mean, Henry would drop all the way down to P5. He's in?
Yeah, he's in the pits.
He was struggling.
3 seconds for Beast. Not ideal.
Not ideal at all.
It's going to be a very, very bad sign for him. As soon as Henry pits, he's going to have a lot less worry to deal with. Henry is going to come out probably 4 or 5 seconds behind Beast, but it's just it's going to be so much less time because he only has to be within 3 seconds now to win the race. So Beast has to put on some boosters and get out of that window.
Yeah, and KDM does come out on P9, so recovers after serving that time penalty.
It's putting some pressure under Vera's rear wing. Very close there. Vera defending, doing a very, very similar move to Hamilton and Rosberg. Gave me some flashbacks there. KDM and Avira battling it hard for P8 as it is right now. Avira is on hard tires and KDM is on new soft tires just coming out of the pits. He's going to go down the inside of this corner. Avira around the outside, giving each other very, very little margins of space, but getting through the corner side by side still. Now getting a switchback on a flat corner. KDM has gotten the move done on Avira with the DRS. Great stuff.
Our top 2 are in.
Top 2 are in. Great catch. Henry and Major Castleman have come into the pits. Andy taking the position from them as we have a yellow flag at the end of the pits. Looks like
Looks like a
everything's fine.
Ferrari or Haas.
Oh, yeah, it's a Ferrari in the middle of the road. The
It's a
Haas.
Whiffles.
It's a Whiffles.
Oh, he retired on track.
No, that's not ideal. Packett's getting the fastest
That's
lap
not
of the race
good.
as he's No, he's uh getting
What?
past the incident.
Ah.
That's what I was trying to say. Beast has come out in front of Henry, but not for too much. Henry's within 3 seconds. He is on new soft tires, and he's going to be catching very quickly to Beast. Fatweed is still on his same medium tires. Andy is on his hard tires. So he's going to be going to the end. Fatweed has still not pitted since lap 1 of this race. So he's going to need to pit. His tires are very much not doing him any favors. Not great condition for those tires. He's going to be coming in pretty soon. As he does come in now. For soft tires, he's going to be getting the full benefit. Wiffles needs new internet. I agree. Andy takes P3 of this race. Zeech is going to take P4 for the time being. Major Castleman pressuring him as he is on new soft tires. Zeech on old hard tires. KDM setting the fastest lap of the race as he passes Fatweed in the pits. Fatweed is going to come out. It looks like P12. Is he going to get out in front of Packets? He's just barely getting out in front of Packets.
Yeah.
So he's going to be coming out P11.
Also, Avira's still yet to pit in this race. Gotta come in sometime soon.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the way it's looking, I mean, you're going to come out P13 and by a decent margin. By about 12 seconds. That's not what you really want to have.
I think we're going to have a move here for P4. We do. Major Castleman goes down to the inside. Zeech trying to defend the outside, but he does not have the overspeed to hold it, and he does get 4th place taken away from him for the time being as Henry sets a fast lap of the race, chasing down Beast 13.9. Some people's quali laps.
Yeah.
On 10 laps of fuel.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a battle for P1 here. P1 is basically secured for one of these two drivers. P3 is Andy. P4 is Major Castleman, who is only about 2 seconds back from Andy. So that is still in contention. Zeech is only about a second back from them too, as Major actually goes a little wide in, what's that, turn 5?
Just before.
Oh, yeah, just before turn 5.
Yeah, I've been watching what Major's been doing because he has the interesting opportunity of simply having a chance to make a run on Andy before the end of this race. Maybe sneaking out of podium for the Papayas.
He's doing a great job.
He is.
He's up into P4. Gonna be chasing
Henry
down.
just took the lead.
Yeah. They're both at pretty high energy levels. They're gonna try to pull away from each other. Well, now Henry's gonna try to pull away from Beast, but Beast has 30% more battery, so we'll see if he's gonna be able to do that. Andy is getting chased down pretty good. He's about a second and a half in front of Major Castleman, so he's gonna need some good laps. Yeah.
Pat Reed. Destroying more people's qualifying times.
Yeah. Feeling great. Is Beast gonna stay in the DRS? He's just barely outside of it. I don't think he gets it. He does not. Beast does not get DRS on this occasion. Is he going to be able to get it on the main straight? That's going to be his final hope to stay with Henry for the time being. If he can't do that, then he's going to have to hope his tires fall off and Beast can stay consistent until the end of the race. It's going to be not getting DRS for lap 27 now. Henry setting the fastest lap of the race, a 13.5, 3/10 faster than Fatweed's previous lap time, 4/10 faster than his own previous best lap time. Ooh. It's going to be interesting. Major Castleman now getting past Andy on his new tires. He's going to be chasing down the front too. Is he going to be
Yeah.
able to do it? We're going to see. He might bring Andy with him if Andy can stay with
Yeah.
10 lap older or 9 lap older hards. It's going to be a difficult challenge, but we'll definitely find out.
It's definitely be a tall order, but I mean, Major Castleman's thing is he technically only has to get 5.5 seconds closer.
Yeah.
Well, not even 5.5, 4.5 seconds closer to Beast, and then he's well within range to get a P2 off of that penalty. Because that looked to me like it was just natural track limits, so he shouldn't be able to get that removed.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be intense to see if Major Castleman can finally reel that like little piece in by the end of the race, because he's gonna have a lot less grip. I think he's gonna have a lot less grip than Beast, but Beast might lose some time. So we'll just see.
He might.
Got 5 laps left. His tires are gonna be dying out in about 4 laps interval.
Yeah, just about.
We have a good battle going on for P3 at the moment. They're still within a second of each other. Beast has definitely fallen off of Henry. He's 2 seconds back now. He was 1.3 at the end of the previous lap, but as Henry is pushing more and more, those soft tires are giving him great grip. He's getting more and more further away.
Wow, Ardell made a move on Zeech in turn 5.
I saw the ending of it. I wasn't able to catch the move itself. That was a good slide by Ardell.
Oy, I think Sage is retiring in the pits.
He is. Looks like it, at least.
He may not be, but 10 seconds, that's not a good thing. But what is that? That's KDM trying around the outside on Zeech. That was at turn 10. Couldn't get it to work, but he might get a good run on Zeech down to turn 1. But Zeech will also have DRS.
Ooh, KDM getting a warning there.
Well, that's not going to help him.
No, he already has
He
the
already
3
has the
second.
penalty. I mean, Zeech right now is sitting pretty nice, looking at a provisional P5.
Yeah.
With Ardell having a time penalty, which will not help him. If Zeech can keep it on track and keep it at least within Ardell, if not get ahead by getting ahead of him, he's on for a good set of points.
Oh, KDM goes into the wall. KDM had a slide,
no.
and he went into that right-hand wall. He broke his front wing.
Got
And
to the grass.
unfortunate for him, he's out of that fight for P6, and he's probably going to have to either pit or he's going to lose a lot of time. He's probably going to lose a lot of time anyways if he pits, so it's going to be rough. He might lose all of this advantage that he had.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to put him out of the points when he pits.
Yeah.
But Zeech, I know, is breathing a big sigh of relief because that's a lot of pressure off him. It's now all the pressure on keeping within 3 seconds or getting ahead of Ardell.
Yeah. And I feel like he's just going to stay back as we have KDM letting off and going into the pits. Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
Looks like it. We're on to...
Oy.
Yeah, he's just going to retire, I feel. We're on to lap 30 now. No more Zeech.
Castleman is closing.
Just a little bit, little by little.
I mean, he's pulled in just about 3 seconds thus far the past few laps. If he can keep doing that, he should get within 3 seconds. Keyword is should.
Keyword.
Because it's, even though it's sim racing, it's still racing. Anything can happen.
Yeah, especially with lap traffic, as we see an Alpine here in front of Major Castleman in between him and Beast. It's going to be interesting. We'll see if that helps or goes against Major Castleman's worries.
No,
looks like he's going to back off, so it's not going to help nor give him trouble, which is good.
I had the slight hope of like, is he about to get DRS?
That's what I was like trying to indicate. Like maybe you could get some DRS, get some cheeky
Yeah.
slipstream, but no.
Ah, so
Sad.
close, but so far.
Yeah. 4.9 seconds now the gap coming out of sector 1. It's still possible for him to
It.
catch 1.8.
I mean, he has 3 laps to go. I mean, this is very possible
Yeah.
because he doesn't need to get all the 4.5 to get him. He only needs a second and a half.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be within 3 seconds. And he's losing time, a lot of time to Henry. Even though Henry does not look the most comfortable throughout this entire
Right.
race, he's
I
still
mean, Henry
doing a
just had
great
the
job.
consistency though.
Yeah,
He may not look comfortable, but he's been consistently on track and had pace, and that's really what you want to have going into any race: speed and consistency.
apparently, Beast doesn't have any game audio. That to
Ha!
me sounds like one, a game breaking bug, two, a you problem. Anyways, continuing
Oh,
forward, Major
has game
Castle.
audio, but it's low.
Turn it up.
All right.
what?
Wow.
What's the problem here? Turn it up.
Wow.
I'm kidding, by the
DMaster,
way.
everybody.
We are definitely intrigued by him still having great pace. Only about a second from him and Major Castleman now. It's gonna be a very interesting 2 laps. Well, lap and a half now. They're at the midway point. One mistake could do it all. 7/10 is the gap from Major Castleman and Beast,
And he has a
swapping
whole
positions. Yeah,
whole nother lap, so this really is on the cars. I was not expecting these tires to hang on this long, but for our excitement purposes, I'm happy they are.
same. As we have our, oh
Three.
my God, 3/10.
I mean, he's right there trying to chase down Beast to get a huge P2 for McLaren.
Yeah, it's gonna be crucial points. That's
And he's
7 extra
within.
points.
He's within.
Oh, not 7, 3.
I mean, they're 3, but they're a very nice 3 points to have.
Especially when what's the fastest lap? Fastest lap is
Henry.
Henry. So
I don't think Major Castleman's gonna get a new fastest lap here on the last lap. It would be
No.
nice. It would give him an extra point to top on these 3 extra points he will get, but
Actually,
I think Henry set the benchmark just enough ahead.
you know what's crazy? I got an audio glitch too.
You know what's funny? My headset's plugged in my computer. I can't hear the game at all, even if I wanted to.
Henry comes across the line, winning the
Wow.
Spanish Grand Prix for Tier 2. Great job. Beast coming in P2. Major Castleman gonna beat him with the penalty. He
Wow.
takes P2 from Beast. Standing on the second step of the podium. Third step is going to be Beast. Andy, great effort from him, but he only pulls out P4. Ardell is going to be in P5, but that comes closed in by Zeech because he was within 3 seconds of his penalty. So Ardell gets moved down to P6 with his teammate following him suit, P7. And Zeech actually left the session, so it mixes up. But Packets is going to be in P8. It says on here. Sue is going to be in P9.
Did Zeech
Yeah.
DNF?
Zeech did not DNF. He went across the line and then left the session. Avir is going to be
that
in.
glitch is here.
Yeah, it's still here. So there was a race across the line there for I think that was
Zeech was
P11.
P5.
Major
Wow.
Castleman getting in a McLaren suit, driving a Haas, getting driver of the day. Makes sense.
You love to see it.
We love to see it. Congratulations to Henry. Great win for him. He's had a great drive today, great consistency, and starting off the season 11 very, very strongly in Tier 2. congratulations, and cannot wait to see more of them.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very exciting start to the season. Hopefully, it continues at this rate.
I completely agree. It's sure to it's always gonna be crazy as we are going to get some interviews in, maybe
Maybe.
if people want to show up.
Uh, I'll try
Let's
pinging them.
let's go ahead and get them in
Am I in the right
here.
chat? First off, I am in the right chat. Sweet.
I am in the right chat.
Beast. I've messaged them.
They are on the way. We'll give them a
Uh,
minute. If they don't
B-
show up, it's fine.
B2 already showed up.
Yeah.
That'll be funny. I'm in a McLaren. I get to interview a McLaren.
You get to lead the interview then.
Oh, let's go.
Right. Let's
Calm making jokes about Henry the tier 1.
Henry to tier 1. Makes sense.
Heard
Let's
it here first.
let's just go ahead and get him in here.
All right, we'll get not Henry. We'll get Major Castleman in here, and I'll get the
Hello, Major?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
well, Major. Have to say, pretty happy that you. I'm sure you're pretty happy you got P2 for McLaren today.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I literally got the game last night because I totally forgot that I signed up for this league. So most of my time last night and this morning was just figuring out, how to drive the game. So I think I figured it out.
Yeah,
I would say with you getting P2.
just barely figuring it out. Yeah. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I didn't really know what to expect. Sort of in the later part of the stint, how the tires were gonna drop off, how the tire wear was gonna be. Um, I was kind of hoping that I could take the mediums a little a little further, but the left rear just gets killed out here. So I was not feeling happy towards the end of my stint on the mediums, but boxed at the right time and had enough pace to get it back.
100%. Run us through that last like 5 laps where you're chasing down P2 and all you got to do is get within 3 seconds.
Oh, it was really stressful. I had to have a telemetry app, so I was able to check the beats lap times, and or beats, I guess, and see how I'm comparing, and I knew I needed between 9/10 and a second per lap to catch him, and that's what I ended up getting, which was good. So it was just about managing the battery, figuring out what modes to use it and which time.
But one more before we let you go. What's your plan to try to carry this momentum into Austria for next week?
I hate Austria.
Oh, well then.
I think it's a fake track, and I think we should nuke it from orbit. But I'm just gonna keep grinding away. I think I've figured out something special with setup, so I'm gonna investigate that more. Hopefully more hours will turn into better lap times.
There you go.
Love to see it. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you next week at in the interview room again.
Yeah, me too. Take care, guys.
Take care.
That's it. All right, so no Henry, he has to go to sleep. So we have Beast.
Let's go ahead and get him in here.
All right, Mr. Beast.
Hello.
That definitely wasn't a pun I just did.
Yeah, I saw. Don't worry. That's funny. Hi, Beast. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
You feeling good
bad.
after? I was just about to say, you feeling good after losing that P2 on the kind of second to last
No,
lap?
I didn't lose it.
Uh,
That 3 second will get removed.
Oh,
oh, okay.
all
Well,
right.
So basically, you know where the glitch is, where it sends your car into Narnia.
right.
Oh, that. Yeah.
So I had one track warning on like lap 9, and then I got the little glitch. It didn't send me up in the air, but it gave me 2 warnings.
Oh.
So then that gave me a 3 seconds. So I'll just put that into a submission or send it to Axe for him to do it.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
get the picture or video of the race director at the end?
Yeah, I got it.
All
Yeah.
right, good.
Nice. All right.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. It's like I had to make sure to do that for my race.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't have to be that, to be honest, because
I mean,
you know,
it is what it is, you know.
yeah.
Glitches in
But
this
no,
game.
congratulations to Henry. He had the better strat. Stayed out long and went onto the softs.
Yeah, 100%. You had a great strat as well. We thought you were gonna do better at the end, but those softs just didn't fall off. Great job, and good qualifying too. Dude. You stole pole by what was it, 2000s?
2000s, yeah.
Fucking nuts, dude.
I
We were
mean,
not ready for that. All of a sudden, we're like, oh wait, what?
I know I had a 11. What was it? 11.5. I know I had that in the bank, but just had to put the lap together.
Right.
And then like the last 4 laps, I lost game audio. So that's great.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, you still came out on P3 after penalties. You get that removed. It's gonna be P2. Congratulations, and I hope to
Yeah.
see you next week, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Have a
All
good
right, see
one.
ya.
Thanks for having me.
Alrighty, and with interviews done, Pat, I think that concludes our tier 2 stream.
Yeah.
First stream of the season. Hopefully not the last one with you, but
Yeah, I will
let's-
be back at some point. I'm not full-time comms for this year, unfortunately, but I'll make an appearance at some point again.
So I worded this in an interesting way in the description. If y'all want to read that, I put it as I'm the host of Tier 2, and I'm being joined by different guests because we're gonna have
It's your own podcast.
It's my own podcast, the Tier 2 podcast of bullcrappery and haircuts. Apparently,
But yeah, that was fun.
it was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, Pat.
Yep.
And we will be back next week, at least I will, for Austria. And we will catch you guys then. Ciao, ciao.